Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
They're going to need some therapy after this. One.
Buzz. 57.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Got a man, it's Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Titans, gain of 12. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Tackles.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
First down, Tennessee.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You got tight right there. Check your hot read.
3.
Seam 6.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
57's the mic. Echo in your face.
Mariota to throw it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Set the tone, defense.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Watch out.
Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, trying to run inside, but nothing there. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
He's going deep for Brown, and this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 79 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Uncorks one for... Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time race.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Slam. Check 24. Check 24. Watch the edge. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Here's Mostert. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Here we go. 70 ending. Watch the out. Cross. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We got this.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah, good job,
Willie Snead there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Next to score, Ravens 14, Titans nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
We gonna work.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
I'm going to come back to you.
Check. Where are they, team? 3.
Smoke.
From the 41, Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
One.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14,
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
57's the Mike. Box track. Come on. Mike.
From the gun, Mariota.
It's our time.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
We played to win.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Marcus Mariota keeping it himself from 5 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Ravens 14, Titans 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Check. Ball trot.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 4th down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
And that'll set him back 5. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mariota. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
First down.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the slip. One. Check. One. Easy.
Mariota. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Yes, sir.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
But, got to get the point. Get on the point right here. Check 31.
One.
57. Mike, 57. Watch QB drop.
Gets past one man. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
To throw is Mariota. He gets it to Humphries. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Chopper.
First down, Titans.
Check hot route. Hot.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.
It's a party now.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 22, Mariota, and an alley to run. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Hey.
One.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. I got you.
Here's Mariota. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Succop, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Too little, Cupcake. Topper. Topper. He's coming. Double up.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. With it is Jackson. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On the ready. With the Mike. 44's Mike. Check, check.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Jackson to throw on third down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Ready. I'm coming for you. You must. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Out, 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 out. H3. 218. Check the cover. Check the backer. Leo. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
This is Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Bang, 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 bang.
Now Jackson operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot in.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Push him back.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Let him know, let him know.
It's complete to Brown, right side. They give him a gain of 38.
Here we go.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one rips, the other's right there to pick them off, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go, here we go. Zoom, zoom.
From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Kill, 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 kill. Alert 3, alert 3. Get a roll. West.
Throwing is Jackson. Being chased out left. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Kamale Correa in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tomoda Peko racks up the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Back now in Baltimore. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Switch. Kill.
Now Mostert. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
You got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 48-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Focus, defense, focus.
Now Mariota. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Hey, check.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Rotate. Smell. Smoke, smell. Now. Buzz. Be ready. Watch the ship. Go. Hey, watch the ship. Under 10. 10. Safe.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The Ravens on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. I got one. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Check. Off. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, keep it up.
Jackson from the shotgun. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Tremaine Brock.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Here we go, D.
On 1st down, Henry. That good for 22 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
One.
Mike, 57.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get
Mariota on first down. And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. Delaney Walker, 26 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
keep playing hard.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant.
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 35. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Mariota now. Steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Brings up second and 8 at the Ravens.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Kill. Motion.
3.
57's the mic. Watch it.
Mariota gives to Henry.
Hey, run it on me.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, this game's over.
On second and 9. Mariota, they set up the screen for Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
We got double up.
They'll run it again with Henry.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, 57. Watch the backer.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
All day, baby. All day.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And as they take that knee, you can hear a pin drop in this stadium right now, partner.
I'd say you could hear a pin drop except for one thing. You're hearing a lot of people on cell phones right now calling and saying, cancel my reservation, because this crowd thought they were going to the Super Bowl. They had trips planned, hotels, reservations, the whole deal. That's all wiped out now.
So, Charles, so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough, because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again, because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.